Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the month of December. Now we have come full circle and we are finishing up the year of 2018. But before we start a new year, everyone's thinking about endings and new beginnings. And during this Christmas season, with Mercury going direct, everything's going to start to flow in a forward motion. So you're going to see a lot of new beginnings, new starts, and future expectations that will come to a manifestation and a realization. So around December 6th, Mercury's going to station, and Mercury is conjunct Jupiter. And of course, we have the new moon that's going to occur all in the sign of Scorpio. Now remember, I am talking about the Vedic sidereal system of astrology. It is not Western astrology. That's why I have the placement of Jupiter in Scorpio, not Sagittarius. So with this combination, the new moon, we're going to have the new moon right before or right around the time that Jupiter is there with Mercury. So when Mercury goes direct, this will be December 6th, but December 7th, we have the new moon. So this represents all forward motion and new beginnings. Now in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is the most intense emotional sign of the zodiac. So you're going to find intensity with people and what they're doing, what they're feeling. And on top of that, this month we have Uranus, which is coming together opposed Venus. So there will be some new exciting events concerning relationships and chance new meetings that you could have in the area of love or even connections in business. So this Uranus is in the sign of Aries, Venus is in Libra, and Venus has been in Libra for a long time since it just started going direct, and it's been retrograde. But this is all about love, romance, and new beginnings with relationships. So during this whole period between September through January 1st, we've had Venus in Libra, and this is the best sign Venus can be in. It promotes love, relationships, and harmony and peace, which many people are coming to terms with. And yes, it has been a very turbulent year when we talk about government, peace, and people coming together, trying to agree. Politics is all over the place. And Venus does rule politics in terms of being in Libra, because Libra is the sign of harmony, peace, compatibility, but most of all, where people have to come together and compromise. So you're going to find in relationships, in business, and in government, people have been coming together with a sense of knowing they have to work together and compromise. You're going to see this in terms of business and world affairs. And one thing I want you to know, with Uranus opposing it, this is a powerful new beginning. And Uranus in Aries is the sign of new starts and beginnings. And another thing is Uranus is going to turn direct. It's going to turn direct December 6th. So on December 6th, we've got Mercury going direct, Uranus going direct, and this is a new explosion of energy. Uranus is like electrical currents, and it does rule earthquakes because it is sudden changes of energy. And when a planet stations, whether it's going retrograde or direct, it is so much more powerful. So this is an explosion of energy, and yes, it does affect the earth in a way that there could be earthquakes. So watch this month with rumblings all over the world and big changes. Now, another very, very important aspect that flavors this month is going to be Mars conjoining with Neptune. And this conjunction deals with bringing up the illusions, the secrets, things that nobody knew about, because Neptune is that energy of secrets and things that no one really knows about. And when Mars triggers it, watch how many secrets become unveiled this month. Now, the exact conjunction with Mars on Neptune is December 8th. And as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, Neptune rules deception, deceit, denial. So as we know, there's going to be some uncovering of secrets. I think it's many things pertaining to the government and the economy, because one thing I noted, I started looking at the chart for the United States of America, and the chart that I use has Mercury 3 degrees in Cancer in the 8th house. Well, guess what? That is going to be triggered by Rahu. And what that means for the world in the economy is many corrupt secrets concerning finances and money in the economy are going to be revealed this month. And yes, it will have major repercussions on the economy. So you're going to see the stock market go through all of its volatility, which I have been predicting for a long time. It's going to be extremely volatile for till the time that Rahu and Ketu actually change signs, which will be the end of next March, early April of 2019. The economy will begin to really change. So be assured, though, that the stock market, even though it goes down, it will come back up. This is the volatility I'm talking about, this up and down, till we reach the spring. Then you're going to see some many changes that it's not going to be able to rebound so quickly. But one of the things that I have been predicting is the shift in the price of gasoline, and oil and fuel prices will change, because what we're looking at is Neptune, and Neptune rules oil and gas. And as we have Mars triggering Neptune, yes, the oil prices went down recently, but I assure you, they're going to go back up. And this will have a major effect on the stock market, because as I said before, many of the businesses that are dependent on transportation will take a downward trend, because the fuel prices will go up. The economy is about to go through a major explosion transformation, but I don't think it's going to really go to the downward level till the spring, till mid 2019, and then watch what's going to be happening in 2020. But right now, we still have that volatility, and there is opportunities for many to come together and make some money on all this. So be aware that we're still in this volatility trend for a while. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that the sign Capricorn is going to have major stresses with it. First of all, Ketu's still in the sign of Capricorn, so that represents a pull. Capricorn is the sign of government. So I'm not talking about just the government here in the US, I'm talking about all over the world. There are many things that are being revealed about world leaders that are surfacing that in the long run will heal and make the world a better place, but we still have to go through that tunnel to get to the other side. And that means many problems and breakdowns and many changes in laws, because when we talk about Capricorn, we're talking about government laws. These all have to shift and change, and therefore taxation, and therefore import, export, all of these laws are going to go through a major transformation, because we're talking not only about Ketu being in the sign of Capricorn, but we're also looking at the fact that Mars is in Aquarius and Saturn is in Sagittarius. Therefore, the sign of Capricorn is sandwiched in. We call this hemmed in, or Papakatari in Vedic astrology. It means the sign is squeezed out. It can't move. It's paralyzed. For a while, Capricorn rules government and leaders, and this is going to have its effects around the world. Therefore, Venus being in Libra, this is the sign where we have to come to agreements and compromise. But the other aspect that's so positive about this month is the fact that Mercury, being in the sign of Scorpio with Jupiter, and when Mercury goes direct, it's time for travels, it's time for forward thinking. Remember, Mercury is the mind, Jupiter is expansion. And in the sign of where we're going to have this sign where it's all coming together in Scorpio, this is intense feeling, emotion, and desire on a personal level. I want you to know that this is the year that you can truly manifest what you want in life because of the intensity and power of this sign, Scorpio. But towards the end of December, Jupiter is going to go into the nakshatra called Jyeshta. And Jyeshta is the powerful nakshatra that is associated with occult powers, with some say black magic. But in my estimation, I feel because the energy is so powerful in this nakshatra in terms of feelings, desires, and emotions, that when Jupiter goes into Jyeshta, and let me remind everyone, Jyeshta's nakshatra is the last 13 degrees 20 minutes of the sign Scorpio. And towards the end of December, towards the end of December, the last week, Jupiter goes into Jyeshta. And this month in December, the new moon that happens December 7th will be in Jyeshta. This is the power of manifestation. And what I want you to know is you can manifest your desires, your goals, your aspirations this year if you focus in on what you truly want. Always make sure, though, what you want is going to be good for you. Always make sure it doesn't impinge on other people's desires. We are not here to control other people. But when you have a pure desire with intention, with feeling, and with knowingness, and when you define it very clearly, you will manifest whatever your desires are. And the way that I like to do that is around the end of the year. Make a list and be as detailed as you can in terms of what it is you want to manifest. And for the most part, let's work on the things that can truly change and benefit ourselves and the world. When we focus in on these things, we will truly create them. This is the power and the manifestation of this sign Scorpio, of this nakshatra Jyeshta. And it is not very often that we get Jupiter transiting for a very long time. For most of 2019, it will be in the nakshatra Jyeshta. Because by the time we come to the springtime around March and April, Jupiter is going to be stationing. It's going to be slowing down. And it will go to about 29 degrees of Scorpio. And it will actually station at 0 degrees of Sagittarius. Now this is powerful because these are Gandanta degrees. This is where Jupiter's heading in the spring. Gandanta means out of control. It means drowning. It's intense. This is power of feelings, emotions, so intense. But while it's in the last degree of Scorpio, in Jyeshta, you can have a powerful effect on anything that you want to manifest, and make sure it is for the highest good of everyone that you're involved with. And this will make the world a much better place. So use the power of the planets for a positive means that you can change your life, bring your desires, your happiness, your joy out of life. Because I believe that's what 2019 is going to be all about. Creating and manifesting our highest goals and dreams in life. So use this energy wisely and you will have a fabulous 2019, the year that's coming ahead of us. So I will keep you posted with all of the world events that are here to happen in this coming year. So stay tuned and I'll keep you posted. So if you would like more information on me or a reading, you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. And if you would like to read up more about articles that I present with many powerful Vedic astrologers out there, I have a magazine, astrologicmagazine.com. And if you would like to learn Vedic astrology, I'm starting a whole new group of students in January. Keep posted. Go to my university website, which is University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.